Zarakay scandal. So they call it an ex-Muslim civil war, right? So I guess if they are highlighting it, I guess the Muslim community, the Muslim YouTubers, if they're going to be highlighting this ex-Muslim civil war, I'm going to come out and give you guys more context so that you understand what's happening, okay? And this divide is like it's not something that small, okay? It goes really, really deep, really, really deep, and it's an ideological difference as well, okay? Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me see if you guys are with me here. Yes. All right. So let's see. Okay. Before I give you, I want you to understand where the battle lines are. Okay. So we have this divide between in the Islamic community that goes about, I don't know, 1300 years old, which is between the Shias and Sunnis, okay? And we have basically the same divide in the ex-Muslim community, okay? Between ex-Shias and ex-Sunnis. I don't know if you guys know what Apostle Prophet, he's an ex-Sunni, and I'm an ex-Shia. All right. So this started as a pretty seemingly harmless debate between ex-Shias and ex-Sunnis, because you have to understand that there are a lot of Muslims who accuse, for example, a lot of Sunni Muslims who accuse me of not being a true ex-Muslim, okay, because I was Shia. And Shias were never, according to them, Shias were never Muslims to begin with. So if Shias were never Muslim to begin with, I can't go around and call myself an ex-Muslim, because I was Shia. And if Shias are not Muslim, I'm not really an ex-Muslim, right? How could you be ex-Muslim if you were never a Muslim, right? So, this is called takfiring, by the way, in Islam, when you go and say that somebody is not a true Muslim. So it was interesting, because I didn't know you could be takfired even when you're not a Muslim anymore, right? I thought you could takfir Muslims, but I was being takfired as an ex-Muslim, okay? This is something that is frowned upon by so many Muslims, but a lot of Muslims still engage in it by saying, you're not a true Muslim. No, you're not a true Muslim. So me, who is not even a Muslim, I was told many, many times that I was never a Muslim because I was Shia. But then I realized that, by the way, so I first ever like, this is funny and, comical, and we could highlight that and make fun of them for takfiring me after I left Islam. However, I realized that there is something here, okay? Because if you actually study Islamic history, okay, let me actually be very, very clear about this with you guys, okay? I'm being very clear, okay? If you study Islamic history, you will realize that the Shias have it right, okay? It doesn't make any goddamn sense for Ali not to be the first successor of Muhammad. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, right? So if there is anything such as true Islam, it would be Shia Islam. It wouldn't be Sunni Islam. It's so obvious, okay? So I thought that I could actually, if I take this to the logical conclusion, right? What we will have is that it's all the ex-Sunnis. They are the ones that are not truly ex-Muslim. You see where I'm going here? They are. So at first I thought this is funny, but then I thought about it. I'm like, only the ex-Shias are ex-Muslim. The ex-Sunnis are not ex-Muslim. So the ex-Muslim community should only be ex-Shias, right? And what happened is I had a discussion about this, okay, with Viduvids in Germany. Me and Viduvids were in Germany, and we had a discussion over this, right? And if you look at, okay, so here's that video is now removed. Look at this. Let me show you guys. You don't believe me. Look at this. Video vids after they were exposed, after like the Muslims came after us and said that there's an ex-Muslim civil war, very shortly after, video vids I'm not making this up, guys. I'm not making this up. Go look at video vids channel. Video vids is also an ex-Sunni. Look, there's only one video saying goodbye. What was there? This is the video. If you actually search for ex-Muslim versus ex-Shia video, you could see that this is the video that shows up. And this image shows up because it was posted on Reddit. My debate, me as an ex-Shia, I had a debate with Video Vids, who was an ex-Sunni, right? And we debated, and I clearly won that debate, right? If you look at this video, it was linked to 1 year ago. It was linked to it here on Reddit, right? And you can see that. Look at the top comment. This is why this is, guys. This goes back 1 year. You see this 1 year ago, and I concluded that this is why true ex-Muslims are ex-Shia. 1 year ago, love Armin. I won this discussion, but right after the Muslims came out and said that this is an ex-Muslim civil war, Video Vids deleted all his videos on his channel, and he said thank you and goodbye. And this video is not available anymore. This is where the fitna started. This is when the fitna, I thought we were having just a friendly discussion, but I didn't know that without even knowing it, I was exposing the ex-Sunnis for not being truly ex-Muslim. I didn't know that this is what's happening. The video is not available anymore. And this is why when now the Muslims are realizing what's happening, Video Vids completely deleted his entire channel. Okay? Yeah, see, Optimus Prime saying, I saw that. Yeah, Morta is saying, yeah, I remember that video. I loved it. Well, it's not available anymore. I hope some of you at least saved it somewhere. Yeah, what, they removed it? Yeah, that was my favorite video. Well, it's not there anymore. Okay, so when I'm telling you the fight between me and Apostle Prophet, when I'm telling you that it goes back a long time, like you guys think I'm making this up. Like, look, 1 day ago, right after the Muslims exposed what's happening between us. Okay, that was such a good video. I can't believe it was removed. Okay, but actually, if you look at the first fitna in Islam, it's very, very comparable to what's going out here. And the reason, by the way, the reason why that this is now escalating, this is history repeating itself. What exactly happened among the Muslim community is now happening in the ex-Muslim community. And the reason why it's escalating now between me and Apostle Prophet is because, think about it, who started the ex-Muslim movement? Who started the ex-Muslim movement? The main founders of the ex-Muslim movement were like Maryam Namazi, Sarah Haider, right? Sarah Haider is ex-Shia, Maryam Namazi ex-Shia. But then it grew largely ex-Sunnis after that. Look at who has the main YouTubers now. It's Abdullah Samir, it's Harry Sultan, it's Apostle Prophet. Apostle Prophet is now the world's biggest YouTuber. Ex-Muslim YouTuber, right? Nobody has the reach that the Apostle Prophet has. Exactly the same history. The true Islam was the one that started with Muhammad's family, with Ali and Fatima after his death. That was the original Islam, but the Sunnis managed to take over. This is exactly happening the same thing. And it's very interesting that me, for example, now that I'm in war with Apostle Prophet, I'm an Iranian and Apostle Prophet is from Turkey. So if you look at it, it's exactly reflective of what was the main, like when the Shias became an empire, what was that empire? It was the Safavid Empire, which was Iranian. And when the Sunnis became an empire, like the last empire of the Sunnis was the Ottoman Empire. So it's very interesting that Apostle Prophet now represents the Ottoman Empire, and I think I'm representing the Safavid Empire. And yes, I know I'm not even close to a fraction of what the Apostle Prophet has. Well, it's very reflective of how much weaker the Safavid Empire was compared to the Ottoman Empire. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No... Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free... It's not even promotion, it's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.